effort, activity on the glass, and we had great balance. I thought our bench was as good as it's been, and the starting five really shared the basketball. We have 7 guys with 8 points or more, and that makes it a tough attack to defend. So once we got them off the 3-point line a little bit better the last 13, 14 minutes of the game and forced them into some twos, we were finally able to create some separation.
Questions for anyone?
And Coach, you mentioned the ball movement, the way you guys are kind of sharing the ball. Just when you guys are kind of sharing and making that extra pass, just how much energy does that bring to the offense, and just how much does that create this for them?
That ball movement creates energy. It creates so many good things for your offense, and it puts a defense in a tough spot. And Butler's outstanding defensively. They plug up driving lanes. They really rally to the basketball, do a good job of running you off the 3-point line. So we had a good mix of attacking the rim, getting Kalkbrenner and Frederick King some touches, and and then for the most part, keeping them off the free throw line, which we felt was really important. Neither team fouls much, and we just wanted to make sure coming in this building that those fouls were as even as possible.
You went through a tough stretch, and you played a lot of tough teams on the road, and you weren't always full strength. But is there anything else different that's happened in the last week?
Well, we're healthy. Part of that stretch, a couple of those games, Kalkbrenner was playing sick, and then he missed 3 games. So you take that veteran presence out of the lineup and replace it with a freshman. And Frederick King's been obviously outstanding, and he was great again tonight. But these guys just kind of stuck with each other, and they didn't quit practicing. They didn't start pointing fingers. They didn't doubt themselves. They didn't doubt our plan. They embraced the process, and we got some people back. And the 4 road games we've lost have been to teams currently in the top 25. So, and with the exception of Marquette, we were right there, with 5 minutes left in each one of those games with an opportunity. So, this was a big step for us to come into this building and win, and hopefully it'll give us some confidence moving forward, because as we all know, this league's really good.
Along that same line, during that time, how tough was it? How challenging was it just to stay together, like you mentioned, and to keep the confidence up, and just to understand there was going to be light at the end of the tunnel?
Well, me personally, I always knew that we were a good team. I just realized that we're going through a tough patch. So I wasn't really too worried about us losing those games, because I knew we were going to get through it. I got great teammates around me. I have trust in them, and they have trust in me. So it was only a matter of time before everything started clicking the way it had to.
And Coach, did the plan of attack change at all with Manny Bates being out? I mean, it seemed like Kalkbrenner and King were really kind of attacking their matchups once they got down low.
Yeah, they obviously Manny's a terrific player, and it hurts their depth. And although I thought Connor came in and hit a big 3 there in the first half that gave the crowd some life and the team some life at that point in time. But we throw it in there against everybody, so it doesn't really matter. But obviously Manny's shot blocking, his ability to score one-on-one, really difficult to guard. And but Jalen also hit some mid-range shots that got him going early in the game. We didn't quite get back to him quickly enough, and he made us pay for that.
Anything else?
Thank you.
That's good. The best guy.
So you'll have a party.
Because like we try to not put weekly preview. Yeah. So you go it's nice to have.
first time in Manhattan. K-State missed the three. Kansas came down, turned it over. Keontae couldn't get one to go. Going 0-2-7-2.
Set here for a second, and we'll just go straight to questions. So, what's the first one? Keith?
Coach, what does the offense need to do to get someone other than CMOS going?
You know, I mean, we've got to be able to put the ball in the basket, and you know, I thought tonight we came out. And I thought we competed. I thought we, you know, executed a lot of things. You know, when we don't execute, good things don't happen with the offense. And you know, I think we're having fewer of those possessions. But at some point, you got to put it in, because there's. And I've said this before. We're putting so much pressure on our defense. And Creighton, I mean. they're a heck of a basketball team. They hurt you in so many different ways, and you know, we got to be able to finish better. You know, we had some layups tonight that at crucial times that didn't go in for us, and you know, we gotta figure out a way to keep as I told these guys, we're going to keep fighting, we're going to keep competing, and we're going to keep getting better.
Coach, you guys were 6 of 10 from 3 in the first 23 minutes of the game, and then 2 3-point attempts over the next 12-ish minutes. What did Creighton do to run you guys off the line? And then when they do that, what can you guys do better in attacking those advantages?
Yeah, well, that's what they do. They don't give threes. I mean, statistically, they're one of the best in the country in not giving threes. And you know, I thought they did a good job of really trying to deny him and push him out. And fortunately for us, he was making shots again tonight. I thought Seamus really played well.
Seamus, how have you been able to kind of develop some chemistry with Jalen? I know he hasn't been playing throughout the entire season, but it seemed like you guys kind of have a feel for each other, especially in the pick and roll.
Yeah, I mean, we worked out a lot together this summer, so that definitely helped. But he's a smart player and a smart guy. You know, we have a good relationship off the court too, and yeah, I feel like we just have that chemistry where I know where he's going to be. I know where he likes the ball. I know what type of shots he likes to take. So it's easy to, you know, find him in those spots.
Coach, Creighton not rebound you guys 47 to 34 today. How do you become more physical in the paint, especially going against another great team on Sunday?
Well, first we got to make shots because we gave them so many opportunities to rebound because we didn't shoot the ball well. You know, offensively, another big kid had like 7 offensive rebounds, and a lot of those where he just kind of reached over us and tapped them to himself. And you know, probably the physicality component of it. You know, a few of them were long 3 misses that came off long. But you know, and this is a sign of a really good basketball team. They you shoot, miss, and they're bringing it as fast as they can. And you know, so you're worried about getting back probably more so than you are offensive rebounding. But that's, you know, somehow, some way we got to get some easy points going for us, and you know, maybe it's the offensive rebounding. But now when you shoot the percentage we shot tonight, there's a lot of misses, a lot of opportunities for them to rebound.
Coach, you mentioned missing shots tonight as a core factor, obviously. But when you look back to your pregame prep for this one, what do you think of how your team's shots you actually got tonight? The looks you were going for, or what would you see differently?
I'll be honest. I thought we did a pretty decent job of executing what we wanted, just in terms of the pick and roll situations. You know, when we had a couple opportunities where we came off and we didn't play second side, and that led to a challenge shot. I mean, we were, you know, the pull-up shots tonight. We couldn't throw one in the ocean, and we talked about at halftime of let's do away with the pull-up jump shots, and you know, they're very good defensively, so you're gonna have to make some of those shots. I mean, that's the way they defend with the big fella in the drop position. That's what they're giving you, and we couldn't capitalize on that tonight, and that hurt us.
Coach, how much of that second half was exhaustion from having 5 guys out versus Creighton's adjustments now?
You know, I think this tonight our depth hurt us. It really did, and there's no excuse. I mean, we're injured. We got 8 guys out of 13, but you know, that's one where I thought Manny could have really helped us impact the game. You know, Connor was. We scored, and I knew he was tired. I should have taken time out because we gave him a layup in the first half, but. You know, that's just part of it. I mean, they're not a real deep team either, but you know, there's certain games where, you know, the other night against Villanova, it's not as fast paced and that sort of thing. So, but hopefully we get some guys back here sooner than later.
Coach, third 20-point loss out of 5 home games in conference play so far. When you come into this building, you talked about coming out a little bit with energy tonight. What's the key to kind of sustaining that, and what's your message coming forward?
You know, I honestly, I think we've got to put the ball in the basket at some point. Like I said, I thought defensively we were, you know, we played really hard. You know, the end of the half, the kid was right in front of me. I'm like, holy shit, he's going to bank that son of a gun in, and he did. And it banked in with no, you know, like, my God. And, but, you know, we got some shot clock violations. We, you know, I like I said, I thought the activity, the switching we wanted to do was kind of on point, but, you know, you keep running down and you got pressure, you're not scoring, and you know, at some point you gotta create a little luck.
Coach McDermott talked about the ball movement that his offense had and kind of the way it creates life offensively. Conversely, do you feel like you guys can become stagnant on offense and maybe aren't getting the ball movement you need?
Yeah, but I mean, they've got such a punch in terms of their ability to make shots, and you know, with the big guy in there, when he rolls, you know, I thought we did a pretty decent job with our pick and roll defense tonight, because they're just throwing the thing up there. Well, you gotta sink in. Well, that really helps your ball movement. You know, when I had Odin and Solinger, and damn, we used to whip that ball around. You know, because you had to help in, and we were helping in tonight and created some, you know, and give them credit. They found the open guy. They kept moving it. You know, we had the one possession where I think they doubled down the post. We swung it, and got a wide open three and made it. But we've got to have the ability to do that as well.
Coach, Baylor Shireman and Trey Alexander are two of the better shooters in the Big East so far this season. Only six, they were effective tonight, but only 6 total attempts. Was it kind of a priority coming into the game that those are the two guys that you really can't leave in that area?
Yeah, but then, you know, you got to help on the penetration, and you know, it goes back to they put the point guard in that pick and roll, and the big fella's rolling down there, and you're kind of stuck in. But you know, like I said, I thought we did a pretty decent job. They got us on one where we probably overhelped in the post. There was another one where we did a great job of scrambling and challenging shot, got the rebound. But you know, that's what good teams do. They put your defense in a predicament.
Thank you, guys.
Yes. Sin más.